Well, with respect to Justin Gaethje and anyone else you want to throw in the mix, this is about as watchable a fighter as we have on the UFC roster, the former interim lightweight champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson.
Tony Ferguson is just nasty. From the elbows that he lands on the feet to on the back, the submission ability that he possesses, one of the most diverse strikers in the UFC. And with a college wrestling background, every time you step foot in the octagon with Ferguson, you know that you have your hands full.
And there's some fighters who just don't like training, right? Frank Mir would always say, I don't like to train. Tony Ferguson loves to train. He'll go 5 or 6 hours hard.
That's crazy.
And from a work ethic standpoint, few guys are going to be able to match that. Tony Ferguson, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. So here he is, DC, the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, former 2-division UFC champion Conor McGregor, and a lot of people thought maybe he wouldn't come back to the proving ground. He's got a lot to prove when it comes to his MMA legacy, and as such, McGregor returns to the octagon here tonight.
When you talk about Conor McGregor, you're talking about a star that transcends mixed martial arts. We've seen a lot of people come and go, but no one has ever reached the level of Conor McGregor. And you think he's just a talker. No, there is a ton of substance to everything that he does. From the moment he stepped into the octagon, he said what he was going to do, and he eventually did it. From knocking guys out left and right to becoming a 2-division champion, knocked out Jose Aldo, knocked out Eddie Alvarez. There's just too much to say about the Notorious.
And I'm glad you put it that way, because he is this larger-than-life character, and I think at times people lose sight of just how skilled a martial artist this is. Elite striker, tremendous distance management. Few move better on the feet than Conor McGregor, and he'll look to put those striking skills to good use yet again tonight as Conor McGregor returns here. Conor McGregor, set to fight Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Tony Cucuy Ferguson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight.
Oh, John, Ferguson versus McGregor. Doesn't get any bigger than this.
My popcorn's ready, champ. Going to be an interesting fight for Conor and an interesting matchup given all that Tony brings to the table. Just out of range with that right hand. Countering with the jab here, but a nice job blocking it by Conor. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Oh, you can hear that thwack in the nosebleeds as the kickboxer lands a body kick early here in the fight against the boxer.
I mean, this is the range that he needs to fight at. He doesn't want to be close where he's throwing hooks to the body and punches. Use those legs, dig that shit into the body, and try to slow down your opponent. Good body kick.
Rock'em sock him out of the suit here. Oh, huge Superman punch. Massive head kick. Big left hand there inside. the body. Oh, big left hand there. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
32 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. Oh, big elbow.
Oh, that's big.
Ferguson with a nasty combination.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
El Cucuy gets hit flush with that overhand, and that one hit hard.
Got the hook in quickly.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Lands a good series of kicks here. Oh, big diving punch to the head. Ferguson gets tattooed by that elbow. These are raining down now on the ground. Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, somehow, some way, he's able to get out.
Look at that, John. He gets to his side. That allows him to slip the right arm out. He gets to his back. Now, he's inside control, but he's out of that deep submission attempt. Knee on belly. Postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move, or the fight is going to get stopped. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Lands a solid kick right there.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Right, late in the round here, it has been all Conor McGregor, maybe the best distance manager in all of MMA.
And there's not a guy in MMA that manages the space and range better than Conor McGregor. And when he does that, he avoids getting taken down. Tonight, his striking has been the key to him being so successful.
Just misses with the jab there.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, doing a great job here defensively, and you've got to be of sound defensive mind to set up your counter shots. He is certainly feeling it in this round. Looked like he clipped him with a left-hand counter there. Oh, single collar tie here.
Fast leg kick lands.
Final seconds of round one.
Does a great job of mixing up his strikes. Lands another leg kick.
Oh, McGregor's lower jaw now starting to show signs of struggle. Round two is next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool. And I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Oh, that's a big connection there from McGregor, DC.
I mean, big strike landed for Ireland's favorite son, Conor McGregor. Oh, nice. Oh!
shoulders, circling to his right. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. Clean left punch followed by the right. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight.
Oh! Feels like the beginning of the end.
Oh, man, he's hurt.
Still plenty of time to go here, round two. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. El Cuckoo, he's able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard. Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage. Well,
His coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that. Oh,
slip and counter by McGregor. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Just over 2 minutes here to go in round two. Beautiful hand skills here, the right then the left.
nice block.
And how much more can he take? Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
Oh, big elbow.
McGregor's eye is starting to swell shut.
Nice spinning back fist there.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
30 seconds to go in round two. Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now is time to start being on high alert.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Ferguson gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Oh, swelling and blood. You wonder if at some point that's going to impact the breathing. Not a good situation for him here. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat. Punch got blocked there.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Missed with that right hand. Ferguson's eye is closing up.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Clean punch. Nice leg kick.
All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this match.
And you can see his confidence.
Oh! Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he might be out. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues.
Oh, look at that. He can't even stand.
McGregor's really bleeding heavily now. You got to think they might bring in the ringside physician to take a look at that cut between rounds. Right punch is good. The left also flush.
I was backed up. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Nice straight punch there. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even though they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
All right, side control now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ferguson.
Now he's got a good body position, yep. Oh, nice.
Well, this fight has been absolutely crazy. Both fighters continuing to target the head, and the Ferguson's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Look at him, he's starting to push him. Oh my God. He slams him down. He uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. El Cucuy's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Connected with a solid punch right there. Back to the feet now. Just misses with that one. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more.
Oh, what a fight!
Oh! Like that! We might get a stoppage here. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus, Jim. Shades of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald as these athletes go toe-to-toe, both dealing with cuts and adversity and trying to fight through it. Absolutely incredible result.
So many people say they want to be a fighter. If I'm trying to convince somebody not to do it, I will show them this fight. This fight has been amazing. These guys have laid it all out on the line. I wonder now who's going to be the first one to take a backward step and almost concede that this is too much.
Beautiful diving strike lands. Oh man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Looks like he's trying for a submission now. Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep, looks like he's going to get the finish. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Ferguson's going for an arm here.
Oh, that's getting deep.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Ferguson.
Getting him out here.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. El Cuckoo, he's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying armbar.
Oh, that looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, McGregor's cut right on the bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside physician will too. Referee might call him in here in short order. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands.
He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Ferguson's cut has really opened up now. That blood is flowing. Didn't necessarily wake up thinking he was going to be donating blood today. He has donated a whole lot of it. Able to block that strike. Under a minute now to go. He's out! Tony Ferguson a huge knockout tonight.
I mean, wow.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson!
Well, we congratulate Tony Ferguson on yet another lightweight win. It has been a Hall of Fame resume that this guy has put together and still getting it done against the best fighters in the world.
He's one of the best in the world. He's one of the best that we've ever seen inside the octagon. He's just a great fighter. He does everything so well. He has a massive amount of belief in everything he brings to the octagon. Tonight, he got the job done again.